Welcome to Zandt in Belgium for the East Belgian Rally, the penultimate round of the Belgian Rally Championship. And there's an important visitor, Thierry Neuville, second in the World Championship last year, recent winner of the Rally of Germany, at the start of the rally in his hometown. Yes, I'm very happy that I can take the start here in the town where I was born. But we are here to prepare for the next round of the World Rally Championship in France. And I hope we can provide some of the spectacle for our fans as well.
Et puis faire un peu de show pour les spectateurs.
13 stages on the program for the East Belgian Rally. Only very technical, but a very quick stages as well. And we take the first stage with Thierry Neuville.
Par droite à fond, 90 mètres. Droite 120 tourne tilt. 70 mètres. Gauche 160 ouvre, ferme 140, corps tenir. Pour droite 150 moins tilt. Corps tenir. Pour droite 150 moins tilt. Pour gauche à fond, 150 mètres. Gauche 130 corps. Pour droite 160 tilt à fond. Gauche 130 corps. Pour droite 160 tilt à fond. Pour droite sur 120 mètres. Quitte droite 20 moins arrière. Quitte droite 20 moins arrière. Et sommet droiti à fond. Pour gauche.
And the rocket start for Neuville and co-driver Nicolas Gilles-Soudi immediately beat the competition by almost 15 seconds. And that shouldn't be a big surprise because Neuville is well above the rest here in second place, and that's a bit of a surprise. Cédric Churin and his Fiesta R5.
T gauche 15, Milon à fond, face à la maison, et léger frein, droite 15, pas corde pour Y, gauche 15, pas corde de terre. Oui, et direct frein pour quitter droite 31. 50 mètres, frein pour T gauche 30, attention à la marche. Pour droite 15 à fond. Droite 15 à fond. 200 mètres, droite 20, pas corde à fond. C'est sûr. Derrière la rubalise, mais tout est allumé.
Churin, who is second in the championship and who is fighting for that second place in the championship with the Dutchman Herman Kobis.
Links plus links 83. In toe rechts vol en rechts 132 laat Q30 voor links 35. Links 35, keurig. 100.
Kobis, who is only fifth in that opening stage, already losing 13 seconds to Churin. And this man as well, Chris Princeton, who has won 4 rounds this year. Loses some time on Churin with his World Rally car. Peter Choon, 8 times Belgian champion. Here to prepare 2015 with his new Peugeot 208 T16. He's in 4th position. Chris van Woensel finished on the podium last year and would love to repeat that fact, but that won't be easy with his Subaru Impreza. And Vincent Verschuren with the DS3 R5 is struggling a bit with the setup of his little Citroën. Verschuren in 7th after that first stage, complaining about the rear differential. The car is sliding all over the place, he says. And Thierry Neuville still leading after 3 stages as well, after 3 scratches. And Neuville is quite admired by his Belgian colleagues. Of course, he's a big talent, and he has the chance to test a lot and to drive with a good car in the World Championship. Yeah, he just won his first round in Germany with a bit of luck maybe, but I think he has a nice future ahead of him. I have a lot of respect for him. He was my teammate when he won the BF Goodrich steering wheel, and we did the tests together, and he immediately impressed me quite a lot. I knew he had to leave Belgium as quickly as possible. What is his strong point? I think he's mentally very strong. Technically, every driver in the World Championship is very strong, but Jerry is mentally very strong as well. He speaks more than one language. He has the good looks. He's a very fast rally driver. When I used to be a coach for the Fiesta Trophy, and Jerry started his career by winning the RACB rally contest, we gave him some advice, and it's nice to see that he got where he is now. Even though I don't think my advice has helped him a lot, but it's nice to see. What has Thierry Neuville that Chris Prinsen doesn't have? I think he's one of the fastest drivers Belgium ever had. It's difficult to say because Freddie was quick and Bruno was quick as well. But I think Thierry is, together with Duval, is one of the quickest. Once in the championship, you're very well surrounded, and you almost live in your car, and you can improve all the time. Can he win a big title? It's difficult to say, but I think he can. He has he's intelligent. He speaks a fluent couple of languages, so he has got everything a modern rally driver has to have. So a lot of compliments for Thierry Neuville by Patrick Snares as well. Snares, who is struggling a bit at the East Belgian Rally with his BMW. After 3 stages, he's only in 14th position with a car that is completely repaired after a heavy crash in the previous round. Local hero Stefan Herman in his small Fiat Punto is in 11th position, just behind Dutchman Bob de Jong with his Lancer World Rally car. Still an impressive machine, but he could go a bit quicker maybe. Anthony Martin with the Skoda Fabia World Rally car is in 9th after 3 stages, just behind Tim van Parijs, who always in for a bit of show for the fans, especially on this very quick stages of the East Belgian Rally. Vincent Verschuren still struggling with the setup of his DS3.
Een dubbele rechtstreeks naar 15. Op de links 20 hoogpunt naar 0. En 30. Chicane links houden, rechts op links. Links 22. 50. Epingle links 60 kort.
Verschuren 7th after 3 stages. Is it fair to say that you didn't have the best of starts to the rally? No, it was a very difficult start. It's a very difficult couple of stages, but we're struggling with the rear of the car. It's sliding all over the place, so it is not very confidence inspiring. So we've changed a bit now at the service to see if it goes better. Do you think you've improved the car? Well, we'll see in the next stage, in St. Vith, especially in the fast sections, whether the car has a better behavior or not, and then we have to build again. Herman Kobus is in 6th for the moment, struggling to find the speed apparently.
151 is Bos in, Q80 voor rechts 55. Om links 53, snijdt diep glad asfalt. Keer, rechts vol, plus links vol, en 100, links 103, 100, rechts 83, beetje snij.
En strijd voor de
Fighting for the second place in the Belgian Championship, but difficult. Yes, it's very difficult. If you look at the differences, we have a lot of work to do. So you're fighting with different cars. Yeah, I think the era of the Super 2000 car is almost upon us. This isn't the newest car either, but Chris van Woensel is still in 5th with his Subaru Impreza World Rally car. He's only some 18 seconds off the podium. In between the podium there's also this man, Peter Chud, with his 208.16. T16, who is 8 seconds behind the World Rally car of Chris Prinsen, who's still in 3rd. He's a big surprise by that as well. Well, I have to say it's the first time that I take these stages at full speed. My notes are too pessimistic. There are some flat-out corners where I lift. So and then there's the traditional problem. I lack a bit of rhythm in between the rallies. We never drive the car, so I always have to. I need some time to get back into the rhythm. But I'm only 5 seconds behind Cedric. I'm not surprised by the speed of the R5s. And the fastest of the R5s is this man, Cédric Cherin, in only his 5th rally with the Fiesta R5.
Derrière le pont, il y a des graviers, reste dans les traces. Pour gauche, ferme 15, Milon à fond, gravier, pas corde. 70 mètres, attention, frein glisse, dans droite, ferme 15, pas corde, gravier. Pour gauche, 20 moins, pas corde. Gauche, 20 moins, pas corde. Et ouvre à fond, gravier.
On est deuxième, donc ça.
Yes, we're second, which almost equals first because Jerry is driving on another planet. So yeah, so we're ahead of Chris Pinson, which is a good thing. I knew this rally would suit our car and myself as well, because I like this rally a lot. For the moment, everything is going well. And in first place, after 3 faster times in the opening 3 stages, Thierry Neuville leading now by 36 seconds.
Droite sur 40 mètres, gauche 80 moins tourne. Sur 40 mètres, gauche 80 moins tourne. Pour droite 130 plus à fond. Pour gauche et droite il tourne. Sur 50 mètres, arrêtez droite il pas corde. Sur gauche 10 équerre et 3. Droite il pas corde, sur gauche 10 équerre et 3. Sur à droite 60 bref. Et gauchier en droite à fond, 120 mètres. Gauchier aux arbres. En droite sur 50 mètres. Droite 20 moins Milon pas corde. Sur grand route 50 mètres, droite 20 moins Milon pas corde.
Neuville, who in a couple of years has become one of the big names of the World Rally Championship. Well, Nicolas and I, we worked a lot during a couple of years, and last year we had the opportunity to take a choice, and we choose a Hyundai. Because we think this is a team with a lot of potential, who in a couple of years can really fight for the championship. Neuville, who has won his first WRC round in Germany last August. Are you mentally that strong as everybody says? Well, I wouldn't say it's my strongest poise, because I have my difficult moments as well. But I have a very good entourage, people who really support and help me in, when I'm experiencing problems, and we always try to solve them. And Thierry Neuville will be world champion in, well, I'd like to say 2016. Thierry Neuville, still the simple guy who thanks his fans for their presence. And this is the leaderboard after 3 stages. Neuville leading from Cherin, Prinsen, Choon and Van Woensel. And that was the end of part 1. See you after the break. Back in Saint-Vith for the East Belgian Rally, the penultimate round of the Belgian Rally Championship. No Freddy Loix here, but Peter Choon, the 8 times Belgian champion, was at the start, but he didn't last very long because he went off and one of the wheels of his Peugeot came off, and that was the end of the rally for Choon. And it was quickly finished for Van Parijs as well, but he wants to start in the last round, the Condors Rally. Well, we'll see what we can do. We'll talk over it over a couple of beers, and maybe we'll be at the start at the Condors. Patrick Sneyers, meanwhile, trying to improve on his classification. He was inside the top 10 for a while, but then some electrical problems made him lose some time again.
Patrick Sneyers.
Patrick Sneyers 10th for the moment. Are you happy with that? No, not really, and especially since we've lost more ground here by those stupid electrical problems again. I think we've lost another 30 seconds. So yeah, 10th is better than 14th, like it was this morning. But the BMW is not a bad car. It, when it's dry, it's very quick, but we never get to the times of the R5 like we thought before the start. R5, that's the magic word. There's a lot of projects with an R5 car for next year. Do you think you could do that? Yeah, I would love to do that, but I'm not sure if that's the right solution. A Porsche maybe, like you used here to win here last year? Yeah, Porsche would be, I would like that. It's a quicker than our BMW. BMW is a good car, but if you have to push it to the limit, we never can match the other times. Stefan Herman, meanwhile, is 8th with his Fiat Punto already. In stages he knows very well. Vincent Verschuren is still struggling with the setup. And finally, eventually he reverted to the basic setup of the DS3. Things getting a bit better for Verschuren, but still only in 7th overall. Vincent, a difficult rally? Yes, very difficult. We have problems with the turbocharger now as well. We're losing power, so we hope we can get to the end. And have you found any solutions to improve the road hauling? Yeah, we've tried, but it didn't work, so we've reverted to the base setup now, and for the moment that's what works best. Bob de Jong is still ahead of Verschuren, but only by 1 second. The Dutchman in the Lancet WRC. 6th overall then. And Herman Kobus is in 5th. That's still 3 places behind his main competitor for the 2nd place in the Belgian Championship.
Into links 112 sec, bumpy aan paal. 100, links 142, plus rechts, into links. 100, rechts 83. Keer 100, links 122. Blijf binnen. 100, top is links Q40, voor links 45 secondaal.
Kobus in 5th, over a minute behind Chirac. Difficult rally? Yeah, very difficult. I think it's the most technical rally of Belgium, and you have to go very quickly as well. So, but I like it. And how will you cope now with the championship? It's very difficult for the moment. We are unable to match the times of Chirac. We're very surprised by that. So yes, it will be very difficult. Van Woensel still ahead of Kobus, only by 13 seconds. But he isn't long off the podium as well.
Chris Van Woensel.
Chris, every time you're at the start, you get a good result. You're even close to the podium now. Yeah, we're very close to the podium. I didn't expect that because there are some good cars and good drivers at the start here. So we're 4th for the moment, but I don't think we can improve now because Chris Pinson had a puncture, and now he passed us again. So, but I think we can keep the 2 Dutchmen behind us. Chris Pinson, as you heard, had a small problem, a puncture, who made him lose almost a minute. And he's now 39 seconds behind 2nd position.
Chris Prinsen, jammer van die lekke.
Chris, unfortunately, you had a puncture in the 4th stage. Would you have caught Chirac without that puncture? Yes, I think so. I think we're now, 39 seconds behind. And we were quicker than him in the last couple of stages. And this morning we were only 5 behind. But yeah, that puncture really ruined our race.
Van hoe we de koers aangepakt hadden.
And that means that Chirac has now a bigger margin to defend his 2nd position. 2nd position, who would give him valuable points for the Belgian Championship.
Aux arbres, il y a du gravier. 70 mètres frein pour gauche, 25 pas extérieur, sur droite 32. Sur droite 32. Et frein pour gauche 30, pas corde, après l'arbre. Pour gauche 30 cordes, gauche 30 cordes. 50 mètres sommet droiti.
Ever since you started driving this car in Tielt at the beginning of the season, things went better every time. Yeah, but that's logical. The more you drive with this car, the better it goes. On the TAC rally in Tielt, we didn't have much experience with the car, and now it's our 5th rally. So it's logical that experience, and the more we drive, the better it will go. Meanwhile, at the front, Thierry Neuville leading almost by 2 minutes now. Nobody really cares about the advantage of Neuville. They're here to enjoy the spectacle. The runner-up of last year's World Rally Championship will give him.
Pour sommet à fond. ferme 150, tenir. En droite 150 plus corde, tenir. En droite 150 plus corde. Et sommet à fond pour droitier sur 40 mètres, gauche 50 plus tourne. Titre, gauche 50 plus tourne, titre. Et droite 90 bref ouvre, ferme 70 plus corde bref. 60 mètres.
So Neville leading the East Belgian rally while the sun is setting over St. Vith. 5 more stages to go in this beautiful setting. And the East Belgian was a round of the Belgian Historic Rally Championship as well. It's, Patrick Milleville in his Porsche 911, really enjoying the stages. He's got the room to give the horsepower of his Porsche every possibility to express itself, and he finished in 4th behind Dirk de Veur, one of the title contenders in the Historic Rally Championship of Belgium. He was 2nd for a long time, but a lapse of concentration made him drop a place in the final stages, and that could cost him dearly at the end of the season. Rainer Hermann, the local hero, in his Opel Ascona 400, pipped de Veur to 2nd place in the end. Good result for Hermann, who had a penalty of 1 minute due to early time check-in. And that gave the win to Toby van den Berge, the leader in the Belgian Historic Rally Championship. His first win of the season. And these points could prove to be very important after next round, the final round, the Condors Rally. East Belgian was also a round of the Junior Championship. And Gino Buggs, the winner of the RACB national team steering wheel, was present as well for his first participation in his local rally. But even though he was leading, he made a small mistake, damaged the radiator on his small Peugeot, and that was it for him. Thibaut Radou, winning the Ford Fiesta trophy, was in 17th overall. And after Gino Buggs' retirement, Guillaume Dillet could win the junior round. A good result for the reigning junior champion. And it was a good fight with Gino Buggs as well for Dillet. Back to the front runners then, and there's this driver who's no longer with them. Chris Pinson had suspension damage and had to retire for the first time this season. So everybody behind him gained a place, and that meant that Patrick Snijders eventually finished in 8th in his BMW. Not the result he expected. Vincent Verschuren with his base setup of the DS3 gained some places as well and finished in 5th. Piens van Woensel was on the podium before the start of the last stage, then made a mistake, lost 11 seconds and lost 3rd place to Herman Kobus, who had a very good finish to the rally and did some damage limitation as well for his chances to finish 2nd in the Belgian Championship, because now he only loses 4 points to this man, Cédric Chourin. Made a small mistake in one of the latter stages as well, but that didn't cost him a lot of time, and he finished in 2nd after a great rally with the Ford Fiesta R5. And the win, of course, went to Thierry Neuville, his first win in Belgium. It's a bit strange that he first won a round of the World Rally Championship and then a round of the National Championship. But he's very happy with this win in the East Belgian Rally. Winning in the town that you were born must be a special feeling. Yes, it's a good feeling, like with every victory. I'm very happy that I finally won a round of the Belgian Championship as well, because I've been very close before, but it never worked out. But now we did it, and we did it in style as well, because we have a good advantage. And the most important thing is that we had a very good preparation for the next round of the WRC in France. The overall results then, with Neuville winning from Chourin, Kobus in 3rd after all, Van Woensel in 4th and Verschuren in 5th. And champagne for the top 3 finishers. And spectacle is there on the podium as well. And the junior award for the East Belgian Rally for the youngster who made a big impression went to Joachim Wagemans, who was only in his first participation in the East Belgian Rally.
Joachim Wagemans.
Joachim Wagemans, your first participation here in the East Belgian, and it went well. Yes, it went very well, certainly because it was only my first time here. We lost some time this morning, and we also went off in the second stage. I think we lost there 1 minute 40 or 1:50. But after that, we set some good times. We made no more mistakes. I think we showed our speed. And you did some scratches as well in the Fjord Fiesta. Yes, especially here in the last loop, the last 3 stages in the dark. We did some good times, so I'm very happy with that. And you win the junior award here as well. Is that important for a young driver like you? It's always a big boost to win the junior award and to have the free inscription for the next round in the Condos Rally. So that's a good thing. And that was the end of the East Belgian Rally. See you next time.